Alright, so right now we're getting ready to turn the cows out in this pasture because we're going to be chopping in about a week. And this is their only source of water. We used to use this with our dairy cows, but I'll start up here. This is where I cut the red clover, orchard grass mix. So there's plenty of stuff for them to eat here. This is a little pond. It does not have a spring that feeds it. It's just rainwater. Keeps it full. As you can see, it's down a little bit right now. Running a little short on rain. So anyway, when we dug this, we laid I think it's an inch and a quarter, inch and a half, something like that, PVC under the ground, and it's got a standpipe on it. It's got a bunch of holes all drilled in it, and water goes into the pipe. And of course the pipe's all buried. And if I can find it. Obviously we got a little water leak, but that's the valve right there. And it feeds this concrete water trough. It's got a little valve down the bottom of it, and it's got a little chain on it. And when this pulls on that valve, when it gets full, it shuts off. We usually check it at least once a day, just to make sure that it's not going to drain the pond or anything. But it works pretty good. I really haven't had much trouble out of it. Might be having to dig that up. That's the only bad thing, because if you get a leak in your line up there, I really don't know how you'd fix it without draining the pond. But we don't use this all the time. Usually just in the fall. Usually cut hay off all this. Cut hay once or twice off of it, depending on how the year goes. And then we let it sit. And looks like a little alfalfa in there. But we let it sit and let all the grass grow. Try to get a pretty good little stand in it. And then we turn the cows out in here. It'll probably take them a little while to get all this nipped down. But we'll probably leave them out here for a little while. There's some woods over here, and they get those woods too. It gets this is pretty flat. This used to be an alfalfa. This side and that side over there. When we were milking the cows, we'd cut all the alfalfa off this. I think we've had that in corn and beans a few times over there, but it's like, I don't know if you can tell, but it's got kind of a slope to it. It kind of falls off pretty steep over here. It gets kind of hairy when you cutting and raking and baling. But that's about all it's good for, is pasture. It's kind of steep. This power line I put in, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 years ago. Of course, you know, they buy it from you, the ground, whatever it's worth. And they get to come back here and check on this stuff when